Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do something a little bit different that I have never done before, and I'm very excited because makeup is a huge part of my life. I absolutely love makeup. I have a room in my house dedicated to makeup, and I'm sure a lot of you who watch my Disney videos did not know that. So yeah, I absolutely love all kinds of makeup. Every brand out there is just always creating super cool products, and I'm a sucker for when makeup companies collab with Disney and do a product. And I'm a little bit late on this review. I did already film this review when I first received the product. I just wasn't really happy with my camera at the time and the quality of the video, and I have got a better camera now and a better lighting system, and hopefully you can see my face. Obviously I have no makeup on. All I have on right now is moisturizer. I'm going to do an entire full face of makeup to show you guys exactly what my normal everyday makeup routine is, and this is also the makeup that I wear into the Disney parks usually when I go, and it's amazing. It lasts all day long. And then we are also going to be reviewing this really cool Besame Cosmetics Sleeping Beauty collection. I have purchased the entire collection. I have the eyeshadow palette, the what do you call it? The locket with cream rouge inside, so it's like a little necklace that has lipstick in it. We have the color changing Sleeping Beauty Make It Pink, Make It Blue lipstick. We have Aurora's translucent setting powder, and then we also have the Briar Rose blush palette, and we have this beautiful mirror that we're going to be using to help us apply our makeup. And this is actually not the mirror, guys. This is just like the packaging. How beautiful is that? I mean, it is just like, oh, so pretty. So what I'm hoping to achieve with today's look for you guys, and I'm by no means a professional makeup artist, so I may not achieve the most perfect look ever, but I'm just gonna try to do a cute little springy pink shades and maybe pinks and nudes, cute little spring eyeshadow and cheek moment for you guys today, kind of inspired by Aurora, and she's one of my favorite princesses. And I'm also gonna throw in, if I can grab it, these are two cute new little palettes that I got. My husband actually got me these. They're from ColourPop. We have Give Me Butterflies and A Flutter. They are really cute spring colors, and they have some pretty glitters inside, so I'll probably do a little glitter moment with one of these two palettes, and we'll look at those later. But yeah, that is what today's video is going to consist of. So let's just jump right in. I'm gonna do my full face, and then we'll go into the Sleeping Beauty products. So first, I'm gonna prime with my Milk Hydro Grip. And yeah, you guys, this is gonna be a long one, so get ready and just, you know, grab yourself a drink, maybe a snack. Maybe you can do your makeup along with me, and hopefully I can teach you guys a couple things. I definitely have a few tricks that I have learned over the years. I do a lot of princess cosplay, and being a princess does require for your face to be super smooth. When I apply primer, it makes my face red every time. It's not this particular primer. I'm just using a regular old beauty blender from Beauty Blender. It is old. I need a new one. Yes, it is clean. It is stained. And this is my holy grail foundation. I have lots of foundations that I love. I love the Gucci foundation. I love Born This Way by Too Faced. The Estee Lauder Camouflage, but this is the top amazing. It's Huda Beauty in Shortbread, shade 200B in Shortbread. I don't know if that's showing up, but Shortbread's the name. This is a full coverage foundation. So I usually do 2 pumps right on the top of my beauty blender. I've got my hair pinned back, but it still may get in the way a bit. So we're just gonna go ahead and dab that and kind of spread it out all over, and then just begin the dabbing process. And this does have a bit of a yellow undertone to it, this shade in particular. Oh, sorry, my lighting kind of unfocused there. But not the same color as my neck, so I don't need to be reminded of that in the comments. That is how I like it, because it covers up my red, and we are going to fix that here in just a moment. So next, what I'm going to apply, and this is a new one that I'm opening. Sorry, I have a little hair on my nose and it's tickling me. This is the Magic Star Jeffree Star Concealer in shade C1, and this is a new package that I just picked up from the store right before all of this craziness happened. And I haven't left my house, so I've had no need to wear makeup, so it is still in the package. All right. And look how beautiful this packaging is. Jeffree Star like kills it with his packaging. I mean, the star is hard and pointy. This could totally be a weapon if you ever got into, you know, a scary situation. Just pull this out of your makeup bag. It's perfect. But yeah, it really goes well with the Aurora theme for today. It looks like a little magic fairy wand, like Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather had. So this concealer definitely has a really, really smooth application. It's very camouflaging. I don't know about you, but I get lots and lots of dark circles under my eyes during this time of year from spring allergies. So I love this foundation because, oh, got a little off center there, but you know what, that's whatever. Gonna do a little bit up here on the forehead. I do a little bit right here under my nose because I wipe and blow my nose all day long because of allergies. So it always helps to have a little bit of extra protection there. I like to get my chin because for some reason I like to touch it a lot. And then I go over here on the sides of my cheeks down below where I'm going to contour. And that just sort of brightens up that area. And it's gonna help take away a lot of these yellow shades. We're gonna take the top of our beauty blender that we just used for our foundation, and we're just going to, not as firmly as we tapped our foundation in, but we're just going to lightly pat this in. And like I said, I'm gonna try to move as fast as I possibly can, but I don't really wanna skip any steps and leave you guys out where you can't see anything throughout this whole journey. And committed to that. So next step, we're gonna take, and excuse how dirty my container is, this is very loved. This is the Laura Mercier, if I'm saying that right, translucent powder. And this is just the basic translucent. So when you go to this section at Sephora, this can get super confusing because she has lots of different types of translucent powder, and they're all called translucent powders, but they come in like translucent sparkle or translucent tan and translucent this and that, and you just want to get the basic translucent. I mean, you may want to get something else, but if you want to follow my routine, get the basic translucent. And that is kind of what it looks like. It's just a white with maybe like a little bit of a tan. And you're gonna just dip the top of your beauty blender in it, and we're gonna just go right there under the eyes. And you wanna pack that in really nicely and firmly. And I know a lot of you are probably watching this and you're like, a Braille. This is the, like, do you really do this every single day of your life? You know, when you're going out? Yep, I do. And sometimes I may skip a step or two. I may skip primer. I may not do concealer, or maybe not as much concealer, or maybe not as much setting powder, or maybe just a more simple eye look. Okay, something a lot of people don't do that I want to point out while I'm doing it is I put setting powder down my frown lines. I have really bad frown lines or smile lines, whatever you want to call them. So if I set those with setting powder, I've learned that those, along with these annoying little wrinkles on my forehead, if you set them really well, the powder kind of seeps into them, and then they don't show up as much as quickly. Now later on in the day, they are going to eventually show up. They're there, and that's your natural skin. So they're coming, unless you want to go get some Botox and fix them, which I'm totally down for. Definitely considering trying that. But yeah, so we're gonna let this set for just a few moments. Let's see, what do I want to show you guys next? Next, we will contour. But first, while we let this set, I know I look a little bit crazy, but let's talk about the Sleeping Beauty collection a bit. So something that I thought was super cute that it comes with is this little, mine's got a little bent in shipping, but this cute little Sleeping Beauty Besame crown. Oh my gosh, how adorable. So like you can feel like the queen herself while you're doing your makeup. And then it also came with this Besame collection. It's called the Besame Bugle, and it is like a vintage newspaper. How fun is this? It says the Sleeping Beauty, the 1959 collection. Tells you all about the collection, about Disney's Sleeping Beauty. It has the fairy blue lipstick that turns pink. New, make it blue, make it pink magic lipstick. We have a Besame boutique down here showing where you can go shop with them in an actual retail store, which is in Burbank, California. We have some of the creators, the Besame girls here. We have Mary Costa and Helen Stanley here. I'm assuming, let's see, Walt. Oh no. Oh, Mary was the voice of Aurora. Wow. And then Helen, okay. So these are just the Besame girls that are representing this collection, it seems. Mary is the voice of Aurora, and Helen is the, it says, gave her grace and the movement. So maybe, you know, back in the day when they were making cartoons, they had to have a real person that actually moved for them to copy in the series. Okay, and then up here, this is her with the actual real Sleeping Beauty storybook, and then her recreating the Besame collection eyeshadow palette. And then on the back, we have a fun little tidbit here. This is Get Aurora's look, and it just shows you step by step what to use, what colors. Oh, maybe we should use that. And then we have Get Maleficent's look right here, step by step, and what she used. Oh, here is Gabriela Hernandez, the founder of Besame. So this is the wonderful lady who started this company. And then this is the entire collection here. I have everything except these two little lipsticks here. I have the blue lipstick in the back that turns pink, and we're gonna be using that. But everything else we have, and I am super duper duper excited to share all of this with you. So yeah, wow. So we could do a Maleficent look or an Aurora look, which we definitely, I think, want to go for the Aurora look. So let's see what she used. 102, and then 105, and 107. Wow, not a lot of eyeshadow colors. So I may take matters into my own hands and do a little bit more of a look with trying to use like 4 or 5 eyeshadow colors, hopefully from the collection. And then next, let's go ahead and pop out this beautiful mirror. How pretty and fun is this? We're gonna open it here on the sides. Look at this. Look how pretty this packaging is. Oh my gosh. I love it. On the side it says Royal Vanity Mirror, and that is the mirror itself. Make it pink, make it blue, make it magic. And then it tells a fun little tidbit about the story. And we're actually gonna have to open this to slide the mirror out. We're gonna just, I always get so nervous with mirrors. I don't wanna break it and have 7 years of bad luck. Ugh, what kind of nonsense would that be? So this is the mirror, and the lighting is like, whoa, but it is so pretty. I wonder if I get rid of my face, if it'll focus. Look at all the details, how beautiful. And then the front, this is obviously a mirror, and I don't want to show you yourself and blind you with all the lights, but look how pretty. So I'm gonna use this. Whew, goodness gracious. We are looking intense with the setting powder. Okay, we're gonna go ahead now that we have the mirror out, and we're gonna dust away the setting powder. I just am using a brush from the Jeffree Star Morphe collection just to kind of dust it all away, blend it in a bit. See how pretty of just like a flawless look all 3 of those products together give you. I'm just, I'm such a fan. I'm just truly such a fan. Okay. All right, let's move along. I will show you the rest of the products as we go. But yeah, I just really thought that this crown and the newspaper and the mirror is just so beautiful. Next, we are going to go in with one of my favorite bronzers, which unfortunately I don't believe they are producing anymore. I did see them at TJ Maxx, so you can pick one up there. But this is the Natural Lust Bronzer from Too Faced. But Too Faced has amazing bronzers. They have one, I think it's called Cocoa, something cocoa powder. And I'm a big fan of that. So yes, anyways, I'm gonna be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light brush for that, and I'm gonna dip into the bronzer. I stuck my sorry about that. I had to cut and do a little croppy because my puppy came running down the hall and ran into the camera and knocked everything over. So let's pick back up. We were bronzing. And then I like to take a little bit up at the forehead, at the base, and just kind of bronzing. And let's see, let's dive into this beautiful Sleeping Beauty, the 1959 collection. Let's pop it on open. I was really hoping, and they may still do it, the Besame girls would come up with a Cinderella 70th anniversary collection. So this is the beautiful little palette. It has Aurora's silhouette and the castle in the background and all of her little friends. And let's pop it on open. Okay, so I really want to show you guys the mirror, but I don't want to blind you with the lights. So hopefully you can see it from a good side view. There are trees and like a little rabbit and a bird up here, and that is just so adorable. And this is the actual palette itself. So we have a dark blush, a light blush. It looks to be a little bit, oh, this is like a, it's really pretty. It's like an iridescent blush, like a rose gold, and then we have a little highlight down here. So let's pop in with that. I'm gonna use this brush for my blush. It is another from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I'm gonna go in with the baby pink since my shirt is baby pink, and let's just dip in there. And it's not super pigmented, but it's still pretty. Just gives like a nice little glow. Nice little spring glow to the cheeks. There we go. I'm kind of wanting like a pretty pink princess cheek here. We're like aiming to be Aurora today, and we want to be a princess. And you know, when you go to the Disney parks and you meet the Disney princesses, their makeup is flawless and they are beautiful, and that is what we're aiming for. And their cheeks are always really rosy pink. Then I'm going to go in with this top rose gold shade up here on top, just to give it a little bit of a shimmer to the cheeks on top. Ooh, I love that. Beautiful. Then we're going to go in with our little buffer brush again and just blend it out, simmer it down a bit, so it's not quite so pinky pink. And once again, I probably wouldn't wear my blush this pink in public, but since we're doing an Aurora look today, I would maybe do it a little bit more muted. Still love this shade of pink, but maybe just not as many swipes on the cheeks. So yeah, that is blush, guys. And next, I want to go in this. I've never tried this highlighter, and I'm nervous because highlighters make me nervous, but I'm going in with another Jeffree Star Morphe. This is a really good brush series, by the way. It's super affordable. I want to say it's like about $25. Comes with every kind of makeup brush you could possibly need. So yeah, highly recommend. There's a lot of fallout with this, but I mean, it's makeup, whatever. So let's just see what kind of a glow this highlighter gives us. Oh yeah, huh, I like it. I'm gonna go up here on the sides just a bit. She's not just like blinding because I have a lot of lighting on me right now. Natural and artificial lights, and it's not just like the brightest glow in the world. Let's but it is a nice, pretty, subtle glow, really good for an everyday look. I love to put highlighter on the tip of my nose. It kind of like, I don't know. And then I like to put it right here under the brow bone. Obviously, we've still got to do eyeshadow, but that just sort of like lifts those brows up. And then I put just a smidge, little dust right there on the forehead. Blow away all that fallout. There's a lot of it. Alrighty, let's see what we want to do next. How about we take our fluffer brush, blend that in as well. I know a lot of makeup artists don't do that. As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure if I've seen any makeup artists do that, but I personally am just a big fan of doing that. So yeah. All right, let's go ahead and review this Aurora's translucent powder, just because I'm not really sure what it is. I'm not sure if it's a product I would really use every day. I have reviewed these items once before, but it's been a few months ago, and I can't really remember much about this particular product. So this is the Sleeping Beauty Translucent Powder, and I love this artwork. It's probably my favorite artwork out of the entire collection. Love the vintage look with the fairies. When you open it up, it has a little mirror up here. And then this, for a moment, I thought this was the powder, and I was so confused. I remember when I first opened it, but then it is just the little brush, and it's pink. The powder's pink. Can't remember much about it. Kind of goes on with a little bit of a pink tint, and I don't want to mess up my whole makeup, but we're just gonna dab it in like some areas where I, you know, like my makeup starts wearing off towards the end of the day. So it's definitely giving like a nice translucent all over sheen. Yeah, I didn't really put it over much of my highlight. Maybe I'll just dust the highlighter brush right here just to ensure that we still have some highlight on there. Normally in an everyday life, I do want to show you guys the highlighter that I use because it's my favorite. But this is Cookie by Benefit. This is amazing. I'm gonna actually just dab into it a bit just to brighten our cheek look up, just to bring it up a couple notches, you know. Never hurts. Just bring that highlight moment up. Yeah, so let's keep rolling. Let's move into, this is pretty, and I want to put this on. This is the Sleeping Beauty Locket Cream Rouge. So let me show you what this is. It's gorgeous. It is actually a locket. It's a beautiful Sleeping Beauty replica to the storybook, and then on the back it has Aurora's silhouette with some roses and briar thorn patch, whatever you want to call them. And then when you open it up, it's got the rouge lipstick inside, and this lipstick is like a really beautiful color. I'm gonna pop this on my lips now, and towards the end of the video we'll do the Make It Pink, Make It Blue. This color is really beautiful though. I don't really have anything to apply it, and it doesn't come with an applicator, so finger it is. What are we thinking about this color? It's like super duper, super, you know, baby pink, but I'm really liking it. It's really pretty with the cheeks. I like it. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. Okay. How pretty. Oh, I love. Yes, love this so much. Let's put this on. Let's wear this for the rest of the video. Why not? Look how pretty that is. Hopefully that doesn't blind you guys too much. Love that. So pretty. Rose gold moment. Okay, yes. So let's see what we want to do next. Okay. Do we want to do brows and then shadow? We do. Okay. So I'm going to go in. I don't do anything fancy with my brows on a daily basis. If I'm going to get fancy with the brows, I'm going to use the Anastasia Dip Brow with like concealer and all sorts of stuff. But if on a regular day, which is what I'm here with you guys for today, I'm going to use the Anastasia Brow Definer pencil. We're going to take the end and just brush our eyebrows up and get them ready. And then I'm gonna need to use my handheld mirror, which has a little fallout on it now. And then we're gonna go in with the other side that actually has the color. This is in the shade Taupe. And I'm gonna try to show you guys and do this myself. I'm not the best at brows, and Lord knows, let's focus back. My eyebrows need to be waxed right now, but we are all quarantined and we all understand, right guys? No judgment on the eyebrow situation. So yeah, I love this brow pencil. It's just super easy. The shape of it is great. It just sort of, you know, fills right on in. With my natural color nicely. And yeah, so we just basically enhanced our arch a bit, came down with our tail, and filled in the front just with a little more hairs because they're kind of sparse right there. So yeah, and then let's go ahead and do the other eye. To maybe run, we have a dollar store not that far from here, so we ran to the Dollar General and just grabbed a couple of necessities like bread and milk and eggs and things like that that we were running out of, and we wore like gloves and masks, and I was like, it's so crazy, like what kind of world are we living in right now to where we're having to go into the store with gloves and masks. I mean, it's just like so sad. And all of these people who have lost their lives and people that have lost their loved ones and people that are fighting for their lives with this virus, like it's just breaking my heart so much. And I know I have a pretty bad immune system. Those of you who don't know me personally are not going to know, but I went through like a really intense situation last year where I had to battle with a really scary bacterial infection in my body. That's a whole nother separate video on a separate day. So when this all came about, it scared me because I wasn't able to fight off the bacterial infection on my own because I had a compromised immune system, and the antibiotics weren't even fighting it off. So I ended up having to have surgery to remove the infection from my body, and that was like a very scary and serious thing. And they told me, you know, that it's something I could have, at the time they had prepared me, that is something that you can die from. So when this all came out, I was just like, yep, quarantining, you know what, I'm just gonna take the loss on money and traveling and doing all the fun things I really normally love to do and shopping, and I'm just gonna have to sit back and take it easy for a bit because I'm not gonna put my life on the line again, because last year I was sick for 8 months, and I'm not gonna let 2020 bring me down this year. 2019 was so hard for me, and I was so ready for 2020. I was ready to take on the world, and then all of this craziness happened, and I'm getting off on a tangent, but yeah, it's just been so crazy, and I hope you were all doing so good. And I really miss Disney World. We're supposed to be there in a couple of weeks, and I'm hoping all of this will fade away so we are able to go. We will see. And if you guys will just excuse me for a quick moment, I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Your girl's thirsty. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop out the big Macho Mama here, the eyeshadow palette. Look at the artwork, how beautiful. Look at the gems with all of the colors. I'm gonna tell you, this is the side of the book. You can slide it out like this. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about their color story and how they named the shadows. It says Sleeping Beauty. This is a replica of the original book. The side looks like pages. It is gorgeous. The top looks like pages. It looks all the way around 360, you know, just like a book. And then when you open it up, there is a mirror here, so I'm gonna try not to blind you with yourself. We've got Aurora here, and she is on a sheer piece of paper. And when you raise it up, it's still Aurora, but on the sheer paper, it just has like her face, and it kind of tells you, you know, the different colors that they used to make her in the movie. So that's super cool. And then when you flip to the next page, it's just telling a little bit about them making the palette and the inspirations. Then we've got Maleficent here and all of the shade names they took to make her look here. And then when you open it up, we've got Sleeping Beauty over here, the contents of we've got the Aurora color call outs and the Maleficent color call outs over here. And then the shadows are actually not names, they're numbers. Well, they have names, but they're mostly numbers. And they are numbers from the actual shades in the movie that they used when they were designing the characters. So these are matched with the actual colors from the movie. So what I'm gonna probably do for today's look is mostly these 4 shades up top here. I might pop in with this Beat shade right here and maybe this shade beside it. I may, if you guys are interested, comment below, but I may do a Maleficent look with this. That could be kind of fun. But yeah, let's quit blabbering. This is becoming a rather long video. So first I'm gonna go in with, what do we wanna use? Shade 107, which is called White, but it's actually more of like a neutral shade. Once again, I'm just using one of the brushes from the Morphe Jeffree Star collection. And we're just gonna do this kind of in the crease. We're just sort of lightly dusting it in to give us some color. I kind of do like a thicker buildup on the side and then I just drag it over and then kind of just like windshield wiper motion or rainbow motion, just like go back and forth. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit more of that color, just try to pack it in there in the corner to give me some dimension. I know on camera right now, they may not look that small, but I actually do kind of have small eyes compared to most people. Sometimes when I film alone, they look larger because I'm not next to like someone that has larger or normal sized eyes, but I definitely have smaller eyes. So sometimes if this next I'm grabbing the color Dust in 107. This is a little bit of a darker shade. We're just going to only focus it in right here in the corner. So when you do that, it opens your eye up and it brightens it in. And I do kind of pull it over a bit just to blend it in. Okay, so next I think I'll take the Rose, which is this color here, and it's number 105, and we're gonna also do that over here in the corner as well, just to rosy that out. Where we've got it dark, maybe we can just go over it and create like a little bit of a rosy hint to that. Apologize for any crazy faces I have made throughout this entire tutorial because I am definitely a face maker when I'm doing my makeup, and sometimes when I'm filming I forget that I'm filming and I really make crazy faces. So next we're going to go in with Gray Pink, number 109 here, not the blue, the pink. And oh, you know what we could really do to make this fun? We could throw in a little bit of blue, make it pink, make it blue. What do we think? I'm thinking yes, ma'am. So with the gray pink, we're just sort of dusting it here at the base, but on the outer base to kind of give it that darker pink, that fuchsia coral vibes. Really bringing in the springy look here. And then let's take Beat, which is number, oh, I'm totally off. Beat, this 105, it is like a true coral shade, and we're gonna bring it in. I'm doing an ombre effect of pink here on the top lid. Kind of starting with the darker and working my way into like the lighter nudes. And a lot of people don't do this, but I'm using the same eyeshadow brush throughout this process. I just dust it off the bottom and keep going. So next we're gonna use Coral, which is like a pretty true nude up here that has like a light blush moment to it. And we're just gonna dust that lightly there. And then let's go in with Adobe 102, which is the lightest shade in the palette, and bring that over into the corner. So now we have like a little bit of an ombre effect on the lid there. And what do we want to do for this blue moment? We'll pull some blue underneath. So we're going to go in with the gray blue, number 104 up here in the top. We're going to actually bring it on our lower lash line, right underneath that. We're just going to kind of I'm gonna be really careful doing blue underneath here, just because you can get in the zone of looking like you have a black eye. So you want to be like as gentle as possible and kind of dust off your fall off from your brush before you go in with it, because if you don't, you can definitely look like you have a black eye for sure, and we don't want none of that. We're kind of going for like a pretty little blue springy moment here. And then I'm going to go in with the Rose 105 shade here and just kind of dust up in the corner with the blue to blend the two colors together there. And then I'm going to take my little, my buffer brush and just kind of dust away any excess that we've got going on underneath. Let's see what other, let's go in with the royal blue at the bottom and see if we can brighten it up a bit. Oh, yes ma'am, we brightened it up a lot a bit. Oh. Okay, wow. All right, we have got a make it pink, make it blue moment going on. Let's make it a bit more pink up here. So we've really got the dueling eyes going on. And then, so that is all the colors I'm gonna use from the beautiful Sleeping Beauty palette. And then let's pop over with these two fun little palettes that I have for spring. This one is a Flutter. I have never looked at these before. I've seen them online, but not in person. So we're going to learn today together which one we want to use. Ooh, this one's like an orange moment. We might want to do a whole separate look with this in another video, but wow. Y'all, these are gorgeous for like an everyday look. They have such good everyday shadow colors and like, wow, oh my God, I'm obsessed. Okay, so I'm gonna use a bit from each. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It is called Winged. It's this baby pink pressed glitter. I'm just gonna go in with my finger. That's how it applies best. I'm just gonna put right over here in the corner of both. Oh, I love that so much. This is gonna be like the longest video in the history of videos I've ever done. But we're going all out today, guys. We're living the full moment of Aurora today. And then I'm gonna use, in the other one, a Flutter. The other one was Give Me Butterflies. This is a Flutter. We're gonna use this pretty iridescent glitter. It kind of has like a blue tint, so we want to get that blue moment, and we're going to put that right here on our inner. How pretty. Well, this look definitely took a turn that I was not expecting. I was kind of expecting like a simple springy day look, and now we have got a full drag moment going on, but that is okay. Sometimes makeup takes you places that you were not expecting, and that's what I love about it. Okay, so next, my favorite thing that I really love to do is take a highlighter and use it under the brow bone. And today I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star Extreme Frost in shade Gag Me, which is a very odd name, but you know Jeffree, he is fun and fabulous and fierce and always having fun names. Look how beautiful that is. Can we talk about this packaging? I mean, it is just to die for. So I'm going in and just lightly dusting. Gonna put a little bit of that on my cheeks because it has blue undertones. And then we're gonna go in underneath the brow. I love doing this. Sorry about that. I love doing this. It's not something that I really see a lot of other makeup artists do, but it's just something that I personally like to do. Just personal preference. And then, sorry about that, I had to lean. Kind of dusting the eyes again. All right, let's apply a little bit of, you know what, let's do eyeliner first. This can get tricky on camera like this. This is my favorite eyeliner. It is Lollipop Liner by Beauty Bakery. That is what it looks like. Lollipop Liner by Beauty Bakery. And let's do this. I'm gonna, I don't know how I wanna do this. I'm gonna try to do it in the viewfinder so you guys can watch. Okay, while that dries, we're gonna pop in with the last item from the Sleeping Beauty collection that we have not used yet. It is the Make It Pink, Make It Blue lipstick, the Piece de la Resistance that everyone is so much just loving and raving. When you pop it open, it is pink. I mean, it's blue. And we're gonna put it on our lips. Goes on, blue. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty. And we're gonna see what color it turns to. I'm sure it's gonna be pink. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've reviewed this makeup and I really can't remember what it's like. So yeah, let's see what she does. I'm gonna give her some time to soak, and in that meantime, I'm gonna lean down just one quick moment. I'm gonna grab a little Q-tip because I have a little bit of magnetic lash liner stuck up here. Sorry guys, first full makeup tutorial that I'm doing, so please bear with me. Please don't make fun of me. I am just a baby learning to spread my wings in the beauty community. Okay, so let's see which side. All right, let's pop these bad boys on. Just totally living for these eyelashes. They're like the best thing ever. The other day I wore them when I was cosplaying. They are a bit dramatic, I will say. They're a bit over the top for myself personally. So I am gonna get back on their website and see if they have a more simple lash possibly for me, because this is a little bit over the top. But I have to say, just the way that they go on is so cool. And they really stay so well. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just adjusting like the location that they're in right now. Actually, let me put a little bit more of my magnetic eyeliner, because it's kind of not in the area I need it to be in. Okay, sorry guys. Let's try the other eye while we let that one set again. Didn't quite have it in the corner far enough, so let's see what this side does. It's definitely been a long journey doing our makeup today, but I totally appreciate you guys taking this journey with me. It's been so much fun just playing with makeup for you guys and testing these products out. I hope you will hop on over to the Besame Collection website and grab you some, because girl, this has just been the most fun makeup that I have played with in a hot minute, and I'm really loving it. It's so fun, and I still have like another video to film after this, so I'm gonna have this fun colorful makeup on in that video, but that's okay. That is super fun with me, because I'm all for a colorful moment, like a colorful day. I like to put on just a little bit of mascara on my lash to kind of blend the two. Oh, and I like to use their Real by Benefit. It's my everyday These lashes are intense. They are like, hello, we are not here to play today, honey. We are here to show up and be the star of the show. These are the Lust Lashes from Glamnetic. That's the name of the actual shape of lashes that I have on, which is the most, believe it or not, subtle of the ones that came in my kit. Yes, the most subtle, honey. Okay, y'all, we have officially did it. My face is completed. I am really happy with the way everything turned out. I am loving this lipstick. It was blue, it turned to pink, but it still has like a slight hint of blue to it. I love the eye look that we created with the, you know, a few different shades of pink on the top with the glitter in the center for the rose gold to represent our beautiful aurora, and the blue underneath. It has been such a fun and silly ride with you guys, all the way from my doggy knocking everything over to, you know, makeup taking us where we did not expect it, which is pretty normal for makeup. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on my Aurora makeup tutorial, and I hope you guys are staying super safe and having a very magical day wherever you are in the world. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I post all kinds of Disney content and hauls and unboxings, and hopefully from here on out, makeup reviews and tutorials. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching again, and I'll see you soon. Bye.